Another killer feature here from Caliber Mine. They're coming out pretty quickly. And this one is one of my favorites. And it's been something that's been in the product really for a fair amount of time now, which is the ability to summarize and understand buyer journeys. In this case, what I'm going to be showing off is a buyer journey summary that allows you to toggle back and forth between people and events, which you're going to find is pretty helpful, especially when you're sort of thinking about the difference between the view that marketing has, right? Marketing wants to understand the progression. They want to understand all the touch points versus what the seller needs to see, right? The seller wants to see the people. They also want to see what sort of the people are doing and what their interactions are, but it's two very different views into the same data. And it's really critical because marketing and sellers are looking at different aspects of the funnel. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to pop a look into an opportunity here. We're in our attribution product, taking a look at some demos that are out here. I'm going to go with Blue Global Media, and I'm going to take a look at this buyer journey. So what we're seeing here, this is the people journey. And this looks like, fairly limited interaction right here. We're seeing this guy, Dustin, come through. Their buyer journey so far has really been pretty limited to interactions with the website. And so if I want to take a look at this as a marketer, again, really useful for the seller, right? We understand to some degree they're not going to care too much about the stuff, but what the seller's going to know is, look, it's paid social, third-party data that we've been able to sort of integrate because they've done a content download. Again, more useful for marketing, but it's sort of telling the seller, hey, who's involved and how involved are they right now? And so in this case, it's like, it's a pretty limited interaction. And that seller's probably thinking, how do I get more buyers involved in the deal? When we sort of pump out over here to the event table, what we're seeing is that detail that marketers really want to see. And so in this case, I'm understanding that there was actually interaction with the G2 site. For those of you that don't have G2 in your industries, G2 is taking over position one for SEO for people who do high intent searches like best software for solving XYZ problem. And so this is a really important nugget for marketers because this tells them that one, G2 is an important channel, and two, it's actually higher intent than the salesperson would see based on just sort of people data, right? Because it's telling me is somebody's spending some time on G2 and they're comparing us to other vendors. So this is the new buyer journey capability with between events and people. It is a dead simple way for sellers and marketers to be able to interact with and understand very different aspects of the same buyer's journey. All right, folks, thanks for spending some time with me.